Welcome to Serenity Wealth Now with Chris Cooper. This is not your typical financial radio show. As a licensed CPA, insurance agent, and investment advisory representative, Chris coaches his clients on a holistic view of financial well-being with an objective of providing a complete financial strategy to fund life's goals. Chris is here to guide you down the path to the financial serenity you deserve. Now, here's Chris Cooper.
All right, folks, good morning. So we are going to have a little fun today. How can you not have fun when you got Mark Sutherland in studio with you? Mark, what's going on?
Well, living the dream.
Living the dream.
Enjoying Missouri one drink at a time.
Well, there you go. So when you get to talk about the cool thing about Mark is he typically comes with gifts of whiskeys and fine spirits, which is not a bad thing to bring.
Gotta make sure everybody likes you.
It's a lot. So what's going on in Defiance these days? Because it is Octoberfest.
It is Octoberfest. So we've got 2 more weekends. We're in the midst of our 4th weekend of Octoberfest right now. 1 more coming up next weekend.
Well, so that's a 6 total. I didn't realize that there were 6 weeks in October.
We decided to stretch it out.
It just makes sense.
We're just going.
It's called marketing.
That's right.
It's genius.
Just let's have fun. Let's celebrate.
How can you not? The weather's great. It's fall, right?
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah. So today, this afternoon, actually, Brewtopia is going to be at our place, Stone Ledge Distillery, in Defiance. We've got Steve Ewing coming up next weekend.
Yeah,
originally from the Urge. But then if you go to defianceoctoberfest.com, you'll see a whole bunch of other places around Defiance that are also celebrating Octoberfest. So Circle 6 or Chandler Hill, Defiance Ridge or Bush Family Brewing or the new Saddles that just opened.
There's a lot going on in Defiance.
Sugar Creek.
It's incredible.
So, it's great to, everybody's kind of done their own thing in the past and had their little Oktoberfest here and there. We're just all helping together.
Sure.
We're promoting it together, and people get to come out and bounce around all these things.
Yeah.
Like in our place, we're doing German cocktails. We have some German beers on tap, some from Billy Bush. And
that's what's cool too, is you mentioned the community and working together with that is you get a little bit about that mix from everybody.
Correct.
And it really just helps the region as well.
Yeah. And that's the way I run business is the pie can get bigger.
Yeah.
I'm going to fight for my little piece of the pie. I'm just like, no, I'm going to work with everybody else to get our pie bigger.
Yeah.
So that we all gain and everybody comes out and has a great time and we're all happy and all successful.
Absolutely. Well, and Defiance is a really cool area. And one of the things that we love about it, and Stacy especially. So Stacy likes to go out. She likes to have fun, do things, but she's more of a daytime, have fun, and then like get me to bed by 8:30 or 9.
Right.
Not that helps me in any stretch of the imagination, by the way, but that's, she likes to get to bed like she can do stuff the next day. And Defiance is a little bit of an earlier type of a crowd.
It depends on where you're at, but
that's true.
Yeah, it really kicks off usually 11 on the weekends, and some of the wineries will shut down by about 5, but then we'll be open till late.
Right.
So I think we're usually open till midnight at least on Saturday nights.
And the crowd does change over at some point. It's crazy.
It gets a little younger, gets a little more crazy, more rambunctious, shall we say. But it's a good mix.
Does it become more local at some point in time too?
So yes, probably like 9 o'clock onwards.
That's what I thought.
On a Saturday, it's definitely more.
Because that's usually when I'm kind of, I get the, hey, you got to finish that. It's time to go. You mean the one that I ordered without you knowing 15, 20 minutes ago, knowing that you were going to tell me it's time to go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the one.
It's a great community.
Yeah.
And we're having a good time, and we just encourage people to come out and enjoy. We're only 20 minutes from Chesterfield.
Yeah.
So very, very close. I know a lot of people do go out to Herman for weekends during Oktoberfest, which is also fantastic.
Yeah.
But that's, an hour and a half, 2 hours for you.
Yeah.
20 minutes. And
you're right there.
There are Ubers that come out our way, so you can imbibe a little, or you can bring a designated driver.
Well, I keep waiting for the river float that just goes right across the river right there. It just seems like there should be a cool little way to do this.
There should be a ferry, right?
Something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I agree. But we'll work on that.
Yeah, I guess you can't have everything, So, no, it's easy right down 94 too.
Yeah.
So,
very convenient.
Right next to the Katy Trail, which is awesome as well.
Yeah, with a lot of bikers that come in.
Yep.
They're bicyclists.
Like cyclists.
And then we have also bikers who come in as well.
Yeah.
But, it's definitely a very eclectic mix of people who visit Defiance, and that makes it fun.
It does.
It's all walks of life, people from all over the area, all over the world come through. And I was just chatting last weekend with a guy from Norway who was in, a couple from Germany that were in. You get people from all over.
Yeah. Well, and it's also a great time of year in the fall because you got the Defiance, and that whole area is just beautiful, all the way out to Augusta, and even you mentioned Herman too. That stretch on that Katy Trail is just stunning, especially in the fall with the leaves changing colors.
This time of year, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, we like to ride our bikes around that area, and it is just so nice, just being able to see all the foliage and stuff. So, all right, so you got Octoberfest in full on swing. I know we're going to be enjoying the time. You guys, what is it, on Thursday, the
30th?
Yeah. What was it? Halloween Eve or something?
It's Halloween Eve zombie apocalypse party with DJ Malcolm.
Nice.
So basically a big costume party.
Yeah.
Lots of prizes for the best dressed. If you come actually in costume, you get your first drink for free.
Oh, well, there you go.
So we'll make sure the night starts off right. DJ Malcolm will be spinning all night long. So it's just going to be a fun, pre-Halloween party before the weekend kicks off.
And this will be on the outside patio area, I assume?
Inside and outside,
okay.
Yes. But we'll have the DJ set up outside. And,
perfect.
It's nice because it gets dark around 6:30 and we're kicking off at 7.
Yeah.
So you can come early and take advantage of the happy hour from 4 to 6 if you want.
Well, this is the first time I'm hearing nice with dark early.
Yes.
So, because, really soon we've got daylight savings time coming in.
Correct.
Now, are you a fan or not? I'm not a fan.
No.
It drives me insane.
Actually, I think we should, I'm guessing we should reset into the permanent daylight savings.
I think that's
how it works.
Yes, because we're falling back and then we spring forward into daylight savings, right?
Right.
So you want to stay on
daylight savings.
Daylight savings. I agree.
Yeah. It just seems, otherwise you're going to get much darker,
even earlier. Yeah, we don't want that. No, I agree. But I want one consistent. I know Missouri's worked on that. Talked a little bit about it.
Right.
So, which is kind of neat. But
I'm sure the federal government will get it done.
Very
quickly.
100%.
They're so efficient.
They're very efficient. Everything the governments do is efficient.
Oh yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, and speaking of government, you had a cool little thing. So you are now involved in the administration for Missouri in some type of level. So a commissioner or something?
So I was honored to be appointed by Governor Kehoe to be a commissioner with the Missouri Tourism Commission.
Very cool.
And really continue to do what I do, which is brag about Missouri, because there's a lot to brag about.
Yeah.
But it's phenomenal. The team that runs Missouri Tourism is a great team. I've known them for a long time, and our role as commissioners is simply to keep them accountable because they're spending taxpayer dollars.
Sure,
so you got to have that accountability.
Yep,
but really support. My background is 30+ years of marketing, and they're marketing Missouri. So take some of my experience, some of my knowledge, and help them do what they're doing because there's a powerful story to tell. Ozark Highlands, which is I'm a big advocate of because that's where we make our spirits. But just things like these new opportunities, the new direct flight to London. That starts next year.
Yeah,
in
April. With you having some background in England, that's kind of nice. I mean, you go there quite often, right?
We'll be using that flight.
It changes your world quite a bit, I assume.
Oh, because I actually immigrated on a direct flight from London to St. Louis when I came to America for the first time. So just get to support that team, make sure they're taking advantage of things like, and they are, the World Cup coming in, so there'll be a whole bunch of matches in Kansas City.
Yep.
So the world will be
our
looking
son
at
is
Missouri
super excited about that.
Yeah.
By the way.
So really just kind of support that. And it's an honor to be asked and to serve. So looking forward to that. I've had one meeting so far.
Yeah.
And looking through a whole bunch of data and really seeing what they've been doing, working on.
Well, and this is a good use of taxpayer money when you're tourism, right? And that's we want our governments involved in certain things, and we want small governments in other ways. But bringing people in, understanding what our organizations, what our states, what our governments, or what our countries have to offer, that's a big deal.
Oh, correct. So yeah, so I guess another way of bragging about Missouri that I get to do.
I love it. Yeah, that's awesome, and you get to go to some fun functions too.
Yeah, we were just over at, I mean, I can't remember how many times I've been to Lake of the Ozarks and have not been on Lake of the Ozarks. Been sitting in a conference room, looking at Lake of the Ozarks. So this was another one of those. So we got to go out there. But yeah, good people. There's a lot of great people who run all the tourism in the various counties and cities around Missouri, and just being able to support them as well, because there's state support that happens for the local tourism too.
And I know, we hang out in some of the same circles, and one of the things that is big on Missouri's agenda is no income tax and becoming a no income tax state. And, one of those things that they're also looking at is elimination of property taxes. Well, we know how things really work. We're not naive enough to think, you can just eliminate those taxes and everything just works. Programs still have to happen. We still have to have government being funded in some ways, and for things that we need government to do. One of the ways that a lot of states that don't have income tax are tourism and sales tax. And so increasing tourism gives us the ability as residents of the state to hopefully enjoy some of those tax efficient saving strategies that we can have. So
agreed.
Yeah. Well, then that's part of why we need tourism, right?
Yeah. No, it drives people, it drives business, it drives, extra income for the economy. Small businesses are phenomenally impacted by an increase in tourism.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so now you're seeing that in Defiance as well.
We are.
Sounds like, which is kind of cool.
It is very cool. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we talked, so you got the Stonele's Distillery. Mm-hmm. Now you've got a lot going on now too, with probably wait until the off season a little bit to start some of the different updates that you're looking at doing.
We've started on it. So we're in downtown Defiance, right at the S curve. Mm-hmm. We are in the original tavern that was the very first tavern in Defiance, opened in 1893. And it's been a tavern ever since. Supposedly during Prohibition, it was a post office. Of course, there was no drinking.
Masquerading as a
no drinking going on at the post office, I'm sure. But when we took it over from, it was basically a biker bar. It was a dive bar.
Yeah.
Had good bones, needed a lot of work, foundational work, restoring the bar back, replacing walls.
Yep.
And so we upgraded for our original open, so we have a high-end cocktail martini lounge. We have the barrel storage with the outdoor patio, and we have the cigar lounge with its own air handling and such. But the next step, and we've started on it a wee bit, is enclosing the back patio, so we can have it open when the weather's nice, and heat and AC when the weather's too hot or too cold. Yeah. And then upstairs is an old apartment, and our plan is to do a members-only area upstairs.
Very nice.
So cigar lockers, you can bring alcohol in. We'll have bartenders in there at certain points, but really like a speakeasy.
Yeah.
It won't be advertised. It'll be word of mouth.
Yeah.
It'll have a hidden entrance, and
always fun.
If you remember, you get to enjoy it. Bring a couple guests.
That adds to the ambiance. Always, it just does.
Absolutely, and it also allows us to expand our hours. So we're open Thursday evening, Friday evening, all day Saturday and Sunday, because that's when it gets busy in Defiance, and you get a lot of people coming out to a distillery. Monday through Wednesday, it's a lot quieter.
Yeah.
So our next door neighbors are open every day because they're a restaurant bar, but we're not. But with a members-only speakeasy situation, it can be open 7 days a week,
right?
Whether or not we're there.
Yeah.
Because you have your own locker, you have your own alcohol.
Right.
You just come in and enjoy it, with card tables and cigars.
Perfect.
And just really enjoy the space.
Yeah.
In a very historic building.
And then you can get some of those Wagyu beef kebabs from next door.
Fantastic.
Oh,
yes.
Those are so good.
Circle 6 watering hole.
Yeah, they do a good job with food.
They do.
So makes it easy for you not to have to worry about the food.
Yeah, we have very limited food, so sausage, cheese, and salsa and chips. But we set every weekend. They're like, head next door, grab your food, come on back.
Yeah,
and they do.
It's perfect.
It's great. So it allows them to sell more food.
Yep.
Again, it's building the pie together.
Right.
It's making this successful for all of us.
Yep. Now you're also growing your brands, Inversion Vodka and Stolak Whiskey, not just in the States but also internationally as well.
We've been working on that. So we've been in the UK for the last couple of years with our Stolak Whiskey. And we have a gentleman that works for us in the UK that is working on European and UK expansion. So we are talking to distributors and importers for our vodka in the UK. And then he just spent some time in Germany and France, meeting with distributors, meeting with members of the press, and starting to explore those markets. So we're part of an organization called DISCUS, Distilled Industry Spirits Council of the U.S. They're based out of D.C. They are kind of a support organization for craft distillers, especially those who are looking either on the policy side of things in D.C. or on the international expansion side.
Gotcha.
So we go to trade shows with them for free. Part of our membership.
Yep.
So we've been at a trade show in Singapore, we've been at trade shows in Germany and UK and France, and it just allows us to, in a very cost-effective way, to figure out, does this market work for us?
Sure.
Or can we connect with the right people?
So this is why I get to see some of the cool pictures of you guys always out there in all these different areas. It's through this committee.
Correct. So it allows us to just really not spend too much to figure out, should we approach this market?
Yeah.
So we figured out Germany, probably not. It's a little, our premium product isn't probably going to do that well in Germany.
Okay.
France, great opportunity.
Yeah.
Singapore, Asia, great opportunity. UK, fantastic opportunity.
Nice.
We're going to look at Canada at some point because we think there's some opportunities up there as well. But yeah, we're just looking to expand, and then looking to expand to other states as well.
Are you in Ireland as well?
In where?
Ireland?
No, not yet.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, because I think one of the things that you talk about with the Defiance area and the Ozark Highlands is that the rocks and everything from a distilling perspective is very similar to the Irish Highlands, right?
Irish and Scottish.
Okay.
Yeah. So from mid-Missouri to mid-Arkansas is a massive limestone shelf. It's called the Ozark Highlands. It's been called that since 1819. And that gives you phenomenal water to make spirits with. So limestone filtered waters, probably the top water to make spirits with. And the entire bottom half of Missouri has that.
Oh, okay.
And then back in the 1800s, a bunch of Scottish and Irish settlers came in, brought their distilling skills with them, and it's been distilling ever since in the Ozark Highlands. Really got nothing to do with Scotland.
Yeah.
People think Ozark Highlands, are you trying to be Scotland? And no, it's actually it's a completely separate region. It's a Highland region, and we make whiskey. Just Scotland's been marketing that kind of thing a little bit longer than we have. Same with Kentucky.
Yeah.
It's
No, that's not an Ozark. That's not a Highlands kind of a thing too. That's not a limestone shelf.
Kentucky has smaller bits of limestone. So
so that's why yours is better than the bourbons and
ours is better for that. Well, for many reasons. The climate, we're aging, at least 4 years on our whiskey.
Okay.
And all the American oak barrels, or most of the American oak barrels in the world, are Missouri white oak.
Well, that's what I think is so cool. Is I can make an old fashioned here at the office that is 100% Missouri-based ingredients.
Everything.
Well, I guess until I get to the cherry. Yeah, because that looks
Luxardo.
Yeah.
It's
I got to figure that
European.
out.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get some Missouri cherry grower to help me out here.
You can make your own. It's Luxardo's got
Let
it
me
down.
let's just rephrase this. I cannot make my own. Somebody can do this
you
for
made
me.
your own vanilla vodka.
I did. So that's so anyone that likes vanilla vodka, your vodka is much better than most vodkas, I think, and it's because you distill the way that you do.
Yeah,
right?
so with extra long fermentation, so 48 days minimum fermentation. What that does to the vodka is it takes the ethanol smell out and the burn out. So it's incredibly smooth. We also distill it 8 times. We do that under vacuum, so it allows us to distill at a lower temperature.
Yep.
And then we non-chill filter it, so we leave all the fatty acids in.
And that's why I always say the word clean.
Yeah, so it's going to be clean, it's going to be fresh, it's going to have a good mouthfeel, it's not going to hurt, and it's not going to smell like fuel.
Yeah.
It's a good vodka.
Yeah,
it's the vodka you should expect.
Yeah.
Versus the vodka that most companies give you.
Right.
So we've got that. So really, really work. And then in our tasting room, and you've tried this yourself as well. In our tasting room, we actually infuse our vodka with various things: so watermelon, cucumber, pineapple, vanilla, orange, lime.
Yeah.
And we actually do some cinnamon whiskey as well. But we infuse it. And it's only available by the drink at the tasting room.
Yeah.
But we all do it by hand.
Now, can I give away your secret though on air here?
Sure.
All right. So I was texting Mark and I said, "Hey, I need something with some vanilla vodka, but I don't want to just go buy the brand vanilla vodka. I want to, you've got the vanilla vodka at the tasting room. What can I do to do this with the inversion vodka?"
Yep.
And so
Very
it's
easy.
very simple. You just buy some vanilla beans
Correct.
on Amazon. They were there the next day.
I like the Madagascar.
The Madagascar. You say it cooler than I do now. Say it one more time.
Madagascar.
Yeah, nice. So, and I put 5 of them in, and I didn't know.
That's aggressive.
Yeah, but it was good. It's good. So, it did turn a little bit of a different color.
It does.
Darker color.
A little darker.
You
So
know?
we usually use 2. It takes us about 7 or 8 days.
Yeah.
We'll start taste testing it once we get to like 6 days to make sure it's not getting over.
Very simple. I mean, the text message, I expected this whole little thing that you're sending me with like directions, recipes, top secret stuff. No, it was simple. Buy these on Amazon and put 2 of them in.
Yep. Every day kind of
wait 7 days.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know if you did the shaking every day.
I did a little bit. Well, I wouldn't say every day because, I forgot.
Yes.
But, it turns out really nice.
But yeah, and then with the and everything we do is natural. So our vodka is gluten-free and kosher certified. But when it comes to the fruit, it's real fruit.
Yeah.
We're cutting up pineapples and we're using the pineapple. It takes 8 or 9 days for the pineapple, but we're doing the pineapple in
That's
the vodka.
cool too.
And then we strain it out. The lime, the orange, the watermelon, the cucumber. We're using real fruit.
Nice.
No flavors, no liquids.
Well, I think that's one of the things about your menu is it's always evolving, changing constantly, and unique things too that you don't necessarily always think about. So, I had the British drink that you
the Pimm's Cup.
Pimm's Cup. That was cool. There was all kinds of fruits and stuff in there.
Absolutely.
Man, that was amazing.
It's vodka. It's Pimm's, and in Britain it's just lemonade. But because British lemonade is like a fizzy lemonade. Okay. So here we use ginger ale and regular lemonade to give it that fizz.
Yeah.
And then shove a whole bunch of fruit in it and cucumber. And it is so refreshing.
It really is. Yeah.
So, just all cut up fruit in there, and it's
and there's no rules. You just kind of, whatever fruits makes the most sense,
the only
right?
rule is cucumber. You got to have cucumber in there. That's really a base ingredient.
And Pimm's is a big thing with it
Pimm's, too? Yes. You got to have the Pimm's, which is a British Amaro, basically.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, it's like you said, it's really refreshing.
Yeah.
You get the fruits in there too, and it brings in some of those different flavors.
You'll be in a London pub in the middle of summer, and they usually have it on tap.
So don't get lemonade, and because if you get lemonade in England, it's
fizzy.
It's like carbonated.
Yeah, it's basically like a stronger flavored Sprite.
Okay.
It's that lemon lime, but it's more than that, and it's carbonated.
All right, interesting. So and ours is we don't have carbonated. No, that's just lemons. Yeah, so sweeter, I guess.
Yeah, but you can work around that.
Yeah. Fascinating. So that's why you add the ginger ale.
Yes, gives that fizz. You can also, if you don't have ginger ale, you could do it with a club soda.
Yeah,
to give it that flavor.
All right. So what's going on over the holiday type of time frame out in Defiance? Anything? Because I know that there's always the parades and things, right?
Yep. Beginning of December, there's the big Christmas parade. I think the 6th, whatever that Saturday is. So there'll be probably 15,000 people out there.
Yeah.
The big one every year, of course, is the St. Patrick's Day parade, which is St. Patrick's Day, and that's 25,000 people.
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah.
So we'll be out there for that. There's a lot of different events going on in all the different venues throughout the season. Tree lighting is coming up in Defiance as well.
Yeah, I saw that got it put on my calendar. So apparently
I can't remember the date, but so if you just Google Defiance, Missouri, you'll find the website, and the information is on there as well. So, and it's a great time to come out and just enjoy. You can sit in the back patio at our place with the fires going, enjoy a cigar and a whiskey, or be inside and enjoy a nice martini. Mentioned Saddles earlier. That's a brand new social house that's opening up in Defiance.
Nice.
In what used to be the Yellow Farmhouse Winery.
Okay.
So beer, mixed drinks, martinis, and food. Of course, there's always Circle 6 with both their watering hole restaurant, local farm family, and then their farm to table store. And then you got the wineries, Chandler Hill, Defiance Ridge, Billy Bush up the road a wee bit, Sugar Creek, which has Judgment Tree Distillery in it. There's a lot to do in the area.
There really is.
And then, of course, good news.
Yeah.
Pizza and beer. That's a brilliant
solid
place to be. And anything that Good News puts out is fantastic.
Yeah, and Dan's a good guy there too, down in Defiance. So he was he was excited when he got that location because he's like, I've got the only brewery in Defiance. And you're like, hey, I can do this with the distillery. So there you go.
Absolutely.
So what's going on across the street from you guys now?
So it's on the market.
Yep.
So everybody's probably familiar with the Roadhouse or the Squirrel Bar. So it's on the market. It's actually at a decent price. I know there's a bunch of people interested in going in there. So I would expect that to open up probably in the spring.
Yeah.
If everything goes well with some of the purchases that are looking at it. Winties was in there for a wee bit, and then they weren't able to keep that going. But it's a long history of being a very popular place.
Yeah.
So we're excited. So then that the whole corner's alive.
Oh yeah.
We've got 4 different locations where people can float around and we can work together and
absolutely
and really build the community. And then there's opportunity if people want to do something in the middle of town, because you've got us on one end, Good News on the other end, along with Defiance Ridge. There's nothing in the middle.
Yeah.
And it's very walkable.
It is.
It's a 15-minute walk from one end of town to the other. It's just a huge town.
Yeah.
But if you put something in the middle, if somebody wanted to come in with a bar or a coffee shop or a cafe,
right,
it would really connect both ends of the town together.
Yeah.
So there's a great opportunity for any entrepreneurs that are interested in something like that.
Well, we were out there there's a bike race, and my buddies have a lot of the, they'll do the RV trips. And so they went to the RV park there right next to
the trail,
News
right
there.
next to Good News.
Hung out there, and we just rode our bikes, right along. It was a real easy, short bike ride to your place.
Oh, yeah. It's a 15-minute walk. So you're talking like
we were
4
there.
minutes.
Yeah, it was nothing. But it was just super nice, just with the Katy Trail right there, just kind of hanging out there. It's perfect. So, and then for those who really like to ride bikes, the ride to 4064 from there is absolutely incredible. Just beautiful part of the Katy Trail. You got the rock ledge right there. And if you really want to go out there, go out to like Klondike area. And it's just really nice, all the outdoors activities out there.
Oh, yeah.
So,
beautiful, beautiful part of St. Charles County.
It really is.
Hopefully we'll protect that for as long as possible and prevent apartments and large subdivisions.
It's going to be hard right there next to the Katy like that,
It is. I mean,
but then look downtown St. Charles.
Yeah.
They've done a lot, and that's not any farther from the Katy Trail than you are.
Right.
Really.
A lot of developers want to develop the area, and they would lose so much.
Yeah.
Just everything that makes it beautiful and attractive. If you overdevelop something like.
We need to have some areas that have that old, just eclectic, small town feel.
Absolutely.
It's important. Yeah. And that's important in any country, really. But we don't have a lot of those here in the States anymore, so it's nice to see the uniqueness that it brings out.
Yeah,
so
no, absolutely. And we love having people come and visit us in Defiance.
Well, we've got a couple of visits coming up, I know. So we're going to be at the Halloween for sure. And I'm sure other things too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's just the way it works. So, well, Mark, thanks for coming in. It's always fun talking about Defiance.
Happy to be here.
Man, with somebody that now is the, involved in the tourism of the state of Missouri.
I get to brag about Missouri. I've been able to do that through a number of roles.
Well, that's true, because you were also on the British side as well.
Correct.
Right? So, and I always mess up your title, so I'm going to let you say it.
So I'm the British Honorary Consul.
Yeah.
So basically in that capacity, I represent His Majesty's government in the state of Missouri. So a lot of meetings, a lot of connections, helping companies go both directions. Got some involvement with the World Cup coming up next year because of Kansas City.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we've got that new direct flight from St. Louis to London, which thrilled about that.
It's huge.
So yeah, there's a lot of great stuff going on. A lot of history between Missouri and the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
Way back, I mean, one of the most prominent ones was 1946 when Sir Winston Churchill gave the Iron Curtain speech in Fulton, Missouri, which is now where the America's National Churchill Museum is. So they are celebrating early next year the 80th anniversary of that speech.
Wow.
So there will be some big events going on in Fulton, Missouri in March. And I'm thrilled to be on that committee and be a Churchill Fellow with that organization.
See, Mark comes in, he brings whiskey, and he has all this history, and it's not just, it's Missouri focused. You do a very good job always focusing on
state.
The state of Missouri.
This state has adopted me as their own, and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And it's a fantastic state.
Yeah. Now, if we could all just speak with your kind of eclectic accent as well.
Then I'd be unemployed because then everybody else would have everything I've got.
Hey, Mark, thanks. It's always a pleasure coming in and having you in here. So go see Mark out at Stone Ledge Distillery in Defiance. So much going on in the area right now with Octoberfest in the Defiance area. It is exciting, and what a great community. What a great place to be able to go, to visit, to hang out, to socialize, and to just have good quality conversations. And that's really what life is about. It's about quality conversations. And even in the financial world, when we think about what we're trying to do, what we want to fund in our future, it is all about making sure we can have that fun in our life, right? We want to make sure we can enjoy ourselves. We want to have a good time today and tomorrow. And to do that, we have to make sure we have plans in place. We have to make sure we have good quality conversations about goals, objectives, concerns, things that are important to you, because we want to make sure we can fund that lifestyle for that unknown lifetime. It's really that simple. Now, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, but that's what experts are there to do, to help make sure you've got the right plans in place to fund your lifestyle. If those are things that you're concerned about, you don't know where to start, you don't know what kind of plan you have in place, maybe you're concerned about what you've got going on in your life today. Those are things we need to have a conversation about. So reach out. We can have some fun talking about finance, and it doesn't have to be complicated. It can be an easy, rational, casual conversation. That's what we do here at Serenity Wealth. Give us a call. Check us out on our website, SerenityWealthNow.com, for more information and to set up some time for a quick, easy conversation. We'll talk to you soon.
Serenity Now! This is Serenity Wealth Now with Chris Cooper. Request a free copy of Chris's latest book, The New Holistic Retirement, by visiting SerenityWealthNow.com.
Investment advice offered through Fortis Capital Advisors, LLC.